Well, Happy New Year, SVGers. Happy to be with you with another edition of the SVG New Sponsor Spotlight. Brandon Costa from Sports Video Group here. Happy to welcome aboard our friends from multicasting.io. We're joined by Nem Kashanian. He's their founder and chief innovation officer. Nem, wonderful to see you. Happy New Year. How's everyone doing?
Happy New Year. Great to see you also. We're excited for the year ahead. So let's see where it takes us.
Sure. It was wonderful to see you and have you as part of our digital engagement workshop and at the SVG Summit just a couple of weeks ago. Appreciate you being at that. So tell the audience if they didn't get the chance to stop by and see you and talk to you at that event. Multicasting.io. Obviously, we're talking streaming here. What is it that your company specializes in?
So what we've done is we've built a platform that allows for all the mobile devices of every fan and your production team to capture real-time video and stream it into the booth and into the broadcast directly, while also allowing the teams and the leagues to collect user-generated content in real time and have it stitched together from multiple angles, which is why we call it multicasting. So you could literally like tap into your fans in real time instead of trying to search through Instagram and Facebook and the other to find the content. We're allowing the content to get to you. So it's a really cool way of engaging your fans. We overlay sponsorship technology on top of it. We're working on AI technology with it to find the best angles of view. So we're really excited to see what happens this year.
Yeah, what I really like about what you guys offer is it's a really powerful storytelling tool, even in the during the live game. In the way, we're always having these conversations about how new generations maybe consume sports differently, and a lot of times it's taking in highlights from social media platforms is how they even find out things happen. So be able to integrate that in a broadcast or in your own branding is really, really powerful stuff. So really, really excited about what you guys are doing. Any specific products or services that you'd like to call out, or is it just kind of your general approach that you think is worth spotlighting here?
Well, our technology is split into three different parts. We have a platform that's designed for B2B, where the broadcasters and the production teams have access to all the cameras that are live in real time. But we also have a branded application that can be white labeled and installed. But we also have an API layer in which, if you don't want to use our branded app, you could actually use our APIs and integrate our camera technology directly into your app as well. So we've kind of split it up in that way. So we give the leagues and the teams and the venues their own, capabilities with our platform. We're a startup. We're very flexible. So we do a lot of really interesting things.
Yeah. Are there any specific events or projects that you guys have been involved specifically that you can kind of spotlight here?
We've been to an all-star game. We've worked
Okay.
with a lot of the leagues. We've worked with a bunch of different venues. Our technology is used by major telecom companies. We're partners with Google, Microsoft, and Amazon. So we're in every single cloud. We're in all of their edge products. This year coming up, we have a very exciting, I'll call it major golf event without
Okay.
actually saying what it is. And so that should be really big for us and really big for them. It'll showcase their technology. It'll showcase our technology. And that's really one of the interesting things about all the partnerships we have, is that we've been mainly used as a technology showcase, because what we do is semi-revolutionary in the way that it works. And it sort of shows off the power of 5G, the power of private 5G, and all of those technologies get to really shine using a technology like ours.
Yeah, we're really excited to see what you guys have cooking up in 2024. As we look ahead to that new year, as someone who sits in multiple positions at the top of your company, but someone who is focused on innovation, what's a trend or two that maybe you're keeping an eye on, whether you're seeing how it's played out or how the sports leagues and teams maybe decide to go that route? What's something you're keeping an eye on that you're interested to see how it plays out?
So the question we'd always get from any of the teams and leagues we talk to is really, well, if you have 15,000 people in an arena and they're all creating highlights, how do you find the good ones?
Sure.
And that's where AI comes in. And so, we've worked a lot with Microsoft and we've worked a lot with Google in terms of how do you integrate real-time video and real-time capture of all of this content, and then figure out, okay, which angles of view were really the best to create a generated highlight clip. So can the producer go into our platform and just say, give me all the highlights of, LeBron James, and then it'll just pull it out, and you can even say first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be really amazing, is how do you integrate generative AI and chat type of AI into a product? Will become really interesting. And that's sort of like where we want our next breakthrough to come from.
Nice. Well, like I said, we're really excited to see what you guys have up your sleeves this upcoming year. Really exciting technologies. They are multicasting.io. You can find them at a website. Sounds very similar, multicasting.io. Nem, thanks so much for taking the time. Really excited to have you all aboard the SVG family, and thanks for taking the time this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. For more interviews like this, learn about some new SVG sponsors, head on over to our website at sportsvideo.org and visit our video platform, SVG Play.